Good morning and welcome. A special edition of a recording for ASX Traders United in relation to the pre-market auction. So just in terms of how things start in a normal trading day. This follows on from a recent recording. This has actually been recorded today on the 3rd of August, 2023. And as you can see from the bottom of the screen, it's just started 10 a.m. right away. This is actually using FP markets in terms of a trading platform. And as you can see on the left-hand side is basically an active watch list, so to speak. And as you can see, only a small portion of the watch list itself is actually opened. And that's basically just starting from A through to around about B when you think about it. So A to C. So just a small portion has started. And this video is just being created in response to a few queries from the previous video that I had made in relation to the auction market overall. So just in terms of opening and closing, on the right-hand side, we've got the market depth. In this case, we've just got ANZ here. I've just got it as any random stock. And it's currently trading right now at this point in time because the actual stock has started trading. It's one of that catch basket of stocks that has been trading for some time. Now, if we take a look at one of the ones that hasn't been trading as yet, or it's just started right now, there's this Costa Group. That's just started trading because it's in the next batch. So that's just started at 10:02. So here in Australia, we actually have a staggered start of trading. I'll go into that in a few moments' time. So 10:02, the next batch starts. So that's from C through to about E. So in relation to that, you can just see they've started trading, so C through to E, but the next batch haven't started. So that's looking from G to around about I. So if we go across to, okay, let's have a look at one that gets actively traded. Yeah, GMG is one of the active ones, so Goodman. Goodman is still in its pre-auction stage, so they're still bantering around looking for a particular match price at this stage, whilst the others are actively trading. It'll be the same for any of the other ones later on down the track. So one of the other ones which is pretty actively traded, MGR Group, for instance, Mirvac Group, that one in particular is still in the pre-auction phase. Polynovo, that's another one. So that's still in its match price at this moment. So you're probably wondering, okay, well, what are these batches that we're talking about? Well, you can actually take a look at those on the ASX website itself. And I'll put a link to this in the comments down below so you can see this. Now, in terms of the opening phase, this is the area you want to take a look at here. The opening phase takes place at 10 a.m. on Sydney time and lasts for about 10 minutes. And overall, Group 1, so A to B, ANZ, BHP, for instance, 10 a.m. plus or minus 15 seconds. That's when it starts. Then it goes through C to F, and that's at 10:02 and 15 seconds, plus or minus 15 seconds. Group 3 is those grouped G to M. So 10:04, which is just about to start now, 10:04 and 30 seconds, plus or minus 15 seconds. So let's switch back to the trading platform. So remember that 10:04, 30 seconds, and that was G to M. So all the way from G to M, we'll see that about to actually go. So G all the way through to M, you're going to see all of these light up pretty much in a matter of seconds, I would say. So 10:04 and 30 plus or minus 15 seconds, you'll see all of these lighting up. So I'll highlight Mirvac Group and then you'll start seeing, and there you go. So they start lighting up 10:04 and 30 seconds plus or minus 15 seconds. And then they'll all start lighting up once they get their match price all sorted. And it was actually 10:04 and 33 seconds itself. So that's basically the way it all works. And so they all have that staggered start approach in relation to opening, and then it's active trading for the rest of the day as per usual. So that is pretty much about the way the staggered start approaches. And so we've already got a majority of the market open, overall we've got A to M open. There's still a few stocks that are still waiting to open. We've got Kingsgate still waiting to open. that hasn't traded. Maybe they haven't actually made a match yet. No, they haven't made a match yet. So that's still waiting to open. LARC, LSA, MGX, still a few. Maybe they just haven't matched yet. Yeah, MGX. Oh no, that's matched. That's open now. Just hasn't changed the price. So there's a few there. MVF. Looks like that may have, yeah, that's traded. There's some volume there. So now we wait for the next load to open there. So that's 10:06 and 45 plus or minus 15 seconds. And then that will be all of your N to Rs, including Qantas, one of the biggest ones there. And that's essentially it. So I thought I'd make this short video just to explain how that works. Like I mentioned, I'll put a link, that link there. I'll put that in down below in the comments so you can take a look at this yourself as well and know where to look as well too in terms of how this opens. Because there were a few queries after I had made that last video, which I'll make a link of as well towards at the end here too. So that way you can review that video as well, just to know how the auctions work in general, because that can be a little bit confusing. It is a rather unique circumstance we have here. As you can see, we're still matching here on some of the big names like QUB, for instance. So until it actually reaches the time of the 10:06 and 45 plus or minus 15, once it reaches that, then it's all guns blazing, like it has happened right now in front of your eyes. It's now open for trading and then moves ahead for the rest of the day. So I bid you well for the rest of the week in terms of your trading. Hope all is going well, especially with the topsy-turvy night overnight over in the US. And enjoy the rest of the trading week. I'll catch up with you with the usual weekly updates over the weekend, and catch up again soon. Bye for now.